ఎక్సెల్లా గ్లోబల్ స్టడీ అబ్రాడ్ సమ్మిట్ 2024 జరగబోతోంది. ఫిబ్రవరి 11న ఉదయం 10 గంటల నుంచి సాయంత్రం 5 గంటల వరకు తాజ్ డెక్కన్, బంజారా హిల్స్, హైదరాబాద్లో.
హలో యోస్, వెల్కమ్ టు iDream మీడియా, వెల్కమ్ టు టాక్ షో విత్ హర్షిని. యాత్ర 2 అందరూ ఎదురు చూస్తున్నారు. Feb 8 రిలీజ్ అవ్వబోతుంది. అందరూ ఎదురు చూస్తున్నట్టుగా మన కళ్ళ ముందుకు వచ్చేస్తుంది. అండ్ అందరు ఇంకొకటి కూడా ఎక్కువగా ఎదురు చూసింది ఏంటంటే జగన్ పాత్ర ఎవరు పోషించబోతున్నారు అన్నది. తర్వాత మనందరికి తెలిసిందే జీవా గారని. సో లేట్ చేయని, ఇంకా జీవా గారు మనతో ఉన్నారు. నమస్తే.
నమస్తే.
ఎలా ఉన్నారు?
చాలా బాగున్నారు.
నైస్.
అవునా, ఇదోడ స్టాక్
ఐ ట్రై మై బెస్ట్ మిమ్మల్ని తెలుగులో మాట్లాడించడానికి.
వాట్ ఎవర్ యు టెల్ మీ, ఐ విల్ టెల్ యు ఎవ్రీథింగ్. అండ్ ఐ యామ్ ఎ గుడ్ డైలాగ్ రిపీటర్.
హైదరాబాద్ ఎలా ఉంది?
చాలా బాగుంది. హైదరాబాద్ ఐ బీన్ కమింగ్ ఫర్ అ వెరీ లాంగ్ టైమ్. సో వెరీ క్లోజ్ టు మై హార్ట్. అండ్ dad super good films, you know. I've done a lot of films. So from films like I don't remember all the names, but I know actors like Venkatesh garu, like Nagarjuna garu, they've all acted in our so I've been coming here for the last 20 years. And I love coming to Hyderabad.
బిర్యానీ తిన్నారా?
All biryani. Paradise, Shadab, everything. Bar. So from all lot of biryanis I had. Yeah. And my director was saying, what is this, Jeeva, you're only having biryani. Have some mudda pappu, some other kinds of vegetarian food also, he told me.
బిఫోర్ గెట్టింగ్ ఇన్ ద సీరియస్ కంటెంట్ ఆఫ్ ద ఫిల్మ్, ఐ వాంట్ ఆస్క్ దిస్. అంటే మీరు ఇంత అంటే ఆ బిర్యానీ తినేస్తున్నారు, బట్ డైరెక్టర్ గారు ఎక్కడ మీకు ఇన్స్ట్రక్షన్స్ ఇవ్వలేదా? అంటే ఇట్లా కనిపించాలి కాబట్టి, జగన్ గారి లాగా కనిపించాలి కాబట్టి ఈ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ ఫుడ్ తినాలని రెస్ట్రిక్షన్స్ ఎక్కడ ఏం లేవా?
No restrictions. Nothing like that? No, because that is only 9 to 6 only I'm bound to. After 6 o'clock, after shoots, I eat my best. And and there is no restrictions. Actually, director was, I mean, he's very sweet. And he gives the best of the best material. And
బట్ మీరేమన్నా ప్రికాషన్స్ తీసుకున్నారా? అంటే టు లుక్ ఇన్ అ పర్టికులర్ వే, జగన్ గారిలా కనిపించడానికి వర్కౌట్స్ కానీ లేకపోతే మేనరిజం?
This film is like we are not mimicking him. We are just giving a portrayal of him, not exactly what he is. Then it looked like a fancy dress competition. So what we are doing is there should be at least 70% of actor in me, because we all don't know how Jagananna is going to say it, how he would have been told this dialogue. So I had no idea. So the only thing for me is 70% actor is there, and what all we saw in the video, and that 30% we have to say storytelling.
Okay.
So there was no, I mean, we as actors, no, last 20 years we've been working. So I did 83
you
also.
You are a great actor, we know that.
Thank you. So 83 we did, and I had to go through the same process. So I finished that process, and I just applied the same process as an actor here.
But trailer lo we could see some resemblance, gestures kani avi.
That's what we, I mean, that basic
that's
effort.
30% what you're saying.
Yeah, that's 30% of resemblance, that this is him. And the 70% is acting, no?
బట్ ఐ వాంట్ ఆస్క్ దిస్ క్వశ్చన్. మీరు చాలాసార్లు చెప్పే ఉంటారు, బట్ ద మినిట్ ఇక్కడ నుండి కాల్ వచ్చింది, ఈ ప్రాజెక్ట్ నుండి కాల్ వచ్చింది, దట్ దే టోల్డ్ యూ దట్ మీరు జగన్ రోల్ పోషించబోతున్నారు అని చెప్పినప్పుడు, what was your first reaction, if you can remember?
I remember, I said, okay, so you're doing Yatra 2, and actually I got a call from Gnanavel Raja sir. So he owns Studio Green, because he's the only translator for me. He predominantly comes to Hyderabad and Mumbai. So I think he happened to know UV Creations, like, you know, I think so they had that connection, and they gave me a call. And first thing I said, I will give me time. I said, give me time, I will think and let you know. Because first thing, it is not about doing Jagan Mohan Reddy Garu's role. It is about Telugu. Because it's been Rangam, it's been 10 years. So 10 years. So still I have not done a straight film. So I've been always waiting for a straight film, but with less dialogues and with lot of action. And with lot of songs and like that, and this character doesn't speak much. So that kind of character I was waiting. But when I got this offer, I was very surprised, and I asked a lot of people, and I basically like 50% I was not in the mindset to do, because it's such a big stature character. So then I really thought, okay, let me just try out. And he said, please listen to the script, he said. So the moment I agreed to listen to the script, so Mahi sir came down to Chennai, so he narrated the script. And with Vamsi Garu, he came, UV Creations Vamsi Garu. So both of them, they came, and I heard the script. The moment I heard the script, I really thought this would be a big film for me. And it's forget about the politics behind it, but it's the beautiful relationship between a father and son, and the promise. And that had so much of emotions, so much of drama, because I look up to my father. So and I love films like this, which is father and son based films. So I love Devar Magan, Godfather, The Advocate. Lot of films which is like father son. So
Did
the
you like
moment
Animal?
I liked Animal also. I liked Animal. So I loved the father son emotion, and I really agreed to do the role. And I said the only problem is I'll have problems with Telugu.
ఓకే, బట్ ఈ క్వశ్చన్ అడిగారా మీరు మహివి రాఘవ్ గారిని, వై జీవా అని అడిగారా?
No, I didn't have that self doubt.
బట్ మీ సెల్ఫ్ డౌట్ అని
So how would it be like? Why me? You think I'm capable of doing this?
నో నాట్ లైక్ దట్.
Probably I think Mahi would have thought he is already handled a biopic, a film with 83. So I did Krishnamachari, Shrikant's role. So he's already handled biopic. So he thought he'll handle this character also.
బట్ మీరు అనుకున్నారా అంటే ఫర్ దిస్ రీజన్ ఈ మైట్ హ్యావ్ చూజన్ మీ అని అలా ఏమైనా అనుకున్నారా?
Yeah, probably I look in that same height and the face structure, and also he believed that I can do that role. I can act that way, because he's seen my previous films.
Yeah.
So I've done some sort of offbeat films and a lot of performance-oriented films. So that had extreme roles, psycho roles, sociopath roles, autistic role, and one fully like one guy is like full, like now one film we have re-released one film. So it's all a jolly guy. So he's seen different kinds of portrayals of mine. So I was very confident that I can pull off this role, but I was very tensed about the language, about the pronunciation, about the thing. So thanks to Karthik, who is my sir's AD, assistant director, and he completely molded me into Jagan. Yeah.
డైరెక్షన్ దగ్గర నుండి అంటే యాక్చువల్ షూట్కి వెళ్ళే వరకు ఎంత గ్యాప్ ఉంది? ఆ గ్యాప్లో లైక్ ఎంత టైం మీరు తీసుకున్నారు టు గెట్ టు ద క్యారెక్టర్, మెయిన్లీ టు గెట్ ద డైలెక్ట్?
See, dialect I understood, because we practice dialects, and then again in the evening we do dubbing to it, and we send voice notes every. So 15 days to 20 days we did solid practice of early morning 7 and 8 o'clock. I mean, we start around 9 to 10, and we finish around 1:30. Then we take a break, and after 4 to 7 to 8 we do complete like practice of the dialogues, and we act in front of the like in the dubbing studio, and we will send the voice notes, and we will send all the material to my sir, where he is sitting here in this room and and listening and approving.
ఓకే.
So we did like last 1.5 months I was only practicing on dialogues. So dialogues and looking at Jagan Garu's videos. So yeah.
సో యాజ్ అన్ యాక్టర్ మీ రోల్ ఎప్పుడు మీ మైండ్లో ఉండాలి, అండ్ డైలెక్ట్ ఈస్ వెరీ డిఫరెంట్. ఈవెన్ ఫర్ తెలుగు యాక్టర్స్ ఆల్సో డైలెక్ట్ అనేది చాలా వరకు డిఫికల్ట్ ఉంటుంది. దే బిలాంగ్ టు ద అదర్ పార్ట్ ఆఫ్ ది అంటే వేరే
I understand.
దాంట్లో అంటే. అండ్ యాక్టింగ్ గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాలి, అండ్ సరే యాక్టింగ్ ఉండాలి, డైలాగ్స్ గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాలి, అట్ ద సేమ్ టైమ్ క్యారింగ్ బోత్ ఎట్ ద సేమ్ టైమ్ అనేది చాలా డిఫికల్ట్ కదా యాజ్ అన్ యాక్టర్. హౌ డిడ్ యూ బ్యాలెన్స్? మీ అప్రోచ్ ఏంటి టువర్డ్స్ యాక్టింగ్ for that kind of roles?
I don't know, some magic happened. I don't know, this whole project is a magic, and like how 83 happened, like that even I think we followed the right uh, rules of cinema, I guess. So that basic rules of cinema, we'll think, no, it's okay, no, it's okay, we'll see it in dubbing, we'll see it in so we really our first take, even giving normal voice notes, so we were completely being in
Actual dialogue
as if like we are giving it in the take. So it was so perfect. So I guess we were trying to do that such things.
ఓకే
And enacting in the role, and that's a practice, no, an actor's trade you will have. So you go through that space, and we do that. And thanks to Madhi sir, the cinematographer, he set the mood. Other actors supported me, and I said every actor I used to act, because we were shooting in Rayalaseema, we were shooting, I mean we were shooting in Pulivendala. So when we were shooting in Pulivendala, every have their own dialects. I mean, they have their own slang. So I said, please, if I'm wrong, please, I'm sorry about it. But I think I was decent with my lines.
Okay.
So they didn't laugh.
మీకు అంటే మీ స్ట్రైట్ ఫిలిమ్స్ తక్కువైన తెలుగులో, బట్ మీకు తెలుగు ఫిమేల్ ఆడియన్స్ చాలా మంది ఉన్నారు, ఫ్యాన్స్ ఎక్కువ ఉన్నారు మీకు.
Thank you. Thanks to Rangam.
థ్యాంక్స్ టు రంగం.
Thanks to Rangam. Thanks to ఎందుకో ఏమో గజిబిజిగా.
ఇప్పటికీ ప్రతి అమ్మాయి ప్లేలిస్ట్ లో ఆ సాంగ్ ఉంటుంది.
Oh, sweet.
అండ్ దట్ క్యారెక్టర్ ఆల్సో దే లైక్ డు అలాట్.
Thank you. Thank you.
సో మీ ఫీమేల్ ఆడియన్స్, ఫీమేల్ ఫ్యాన్స్ ఫ్రమ్ ఇక్కడ నుండి మీకు ఏమనిపిస్తుంది? హౌ దే గోనా టేక్ దిస్ ఫిలిం అనిపిస్తుంది?
I don't know. This is a very matured film. This has so much of emotion, drama. This has no dance. This has no comedy and all. There is no such things which you saw in Rangam. Rangam is a complete young, youthful film. And this is a complete intense film. If you see the trailer itself, it has so much of, intensity, and it has so much of emotion.
Yeah.
So it's a complete different thing. I think the so-called female fans would love the other side of the seriousness. I mean, they like serious men, right? So they will enjoy the space of that kind of an acting, I guess.
ఓకే. సో ఇక్కడ నుండి మీ దగ్గర స్ట్రైట్ ఫిలిమ్స్ రావచ్చా తెలుగులో? ఫ్రమ్ ఆఫ్టర్ యాత్ర టు
100%.
So,
If our director, I mean, Telugu, I really admired Telugu films, and I've been admiring since, I think I did Manasanta Nove remake, Uday Kiran's film. I was the one who did 15-20 years ago, I guess, 15-18 years ago, I did Manasanta Nove. So since then I've been seeing Telugu films. So I've seen all actors' films maximum, but in the last 7-8 years I think I missed a lot of films. But all the blockbuster films and all the good films, so I've seen every actor's film.
మీరు ఎన్ని వీడియోస్ చూసి ఉండొచ్చు జగన్ గారివి? ఏదైనా నెంబర్ చెప్పాలి అంటే
Instagram, I'm following him on Instagram. So every day morning, his speech only, while brushing, while sleeping also in the night. So to just get the tone. I couldn't get the language, but I was getting the tone.
బట్ అంటే సీరియస్ ఎమోషనల్ సీన్స్ కూడా ఉండుంటాయి కదా ఆబ్వియస్గా యాత్ర 2లో. అవి పర్ఫామ్ చేస్తున్నప్పుడు, బట్ ఆ సైడ్ ఆఫ్ జగన్ ఎప్పుడు ఎవరికి తెలియదు, మేము ఎవరు చూడలేదు. ఆ ఇమోషనల్ సీన్స్కి మీకు గైడెన్స్ డైరెక్టర్ దగ్గర నుంచి ఎలా ఉంది?
The situation, the dialogue, the situation, and what you are put into. Just imagine such a emotional moment. Today in the morning also, people asked me in the press meet, which was your most emotional scene? Because the whole film is an emotional film. It was the most emotional scene. So I said the director recreated the crash site. So the Chudunana song, if you see, there will be one sequence. But if you see it in the film, it will be a complete different montage. So I go to the crash site and I see a diary, and I just open it and read it. It's all, even I broke out. The way if a son would be in this kind of a situation, anybody would tear up. So I just thought that, and the song was playing, and the emotion was so heavy, and
ఓకే.
so I'm sure it will be a visual treat.
యాత్ర 1 చాలా ఇమోషనల్గా కనెక్ట్ అయింది ఆడియన్స్ అందరికీ.
This is into 10.
అవునా?
Yeah. This is into 10. There's so much of drama, so much of sacrifice, so much of unsaid emotions. So this will be, this has so much of drama. Actually, for me, when my sir was talking in the morning, so he was saying it is more of a, Yatra 1 was flat. That's what he told me.
యాత్ర 2 తీసిన
So
తర్వాత?
yeah,
ఓకే.
that's what. No, you know, normally, sir, no, Yatra 1 is a flat thing which he has a different conflict. But here, this is a completely a national conflict where so much of drama happens. So if you would have seen in the trailer itself,
Yeah.
there's so much of drama, and I'm waiting. I'm also waiting. I'm yet to see the film.
పొలిటికల్లీ ఇదంతా పక్కన పెట్టేస్తే జగన్ గారు యాజ్ అన్ ఇండివిజువల్ తీసుకుంటే హిజ్ లైఫ్ వాజ్ లైక్ ఎ రోలర్ కోస్టర్. చాలా అప్స్, చాలా డౌన్స్, అంటే ఇంకా పైకి రాలేమేమో అన్న కైండ్ ఆఫ్ డౌన్స్ కూడా, లో లెవెల్స్ కూడా ఆయన చూసారు. ఇస్ దర్ ఎనీ ట్రైట్ దట్, అంటే ఈ మొత్తం ప్రాసెస్లో, ఈ లైఫ్ ప్రాసెస్లో ఆయన ఎదుర్కొన్నవి అండ్ చూస్ ఇన్ సక్సెస్, ఏదైనా వన్ ట్రైట్ దట్ ఇన్స్పైర్డ్ యూ మోస్ట్?
I think people. He directly connected to the people. He connected to the mass, connected to the most people who are helpless, who had like, you know, with the pension, with who are people who are very old. When you shot the film, so she was thinking I was Jagan, and she was saying thank you so much for the pension. She was telling me.
Oh God.
And a lot of people that people lost their husband. So, and with the, I mean, so I saw real people because we shot in Pulivendula.
Yeah.
Shooting the same kind of scenes and listening to same kind of things. I mean, it really inspires, and it moves people.
ఎంతమంది అనుకున్నారు మిమ్మల్ని మీరే జగన్ అనుకుని మీ దగ్గరికి వచ్చిన వాళ్ళు?
And a lot of all old people, no, like they don't know the eyes. They don't. It doesn't. They can't see the. So at that point of time, they thought when everybody, okay, Jagananna, Jai Jagananna, Jai Jagananna, in the background they say no. So they think Jagananna has come.
ఓకే.
So she thinks, Jagananna, thank you so much for you and because of you. So they say real facts about it. That is such a beautiful thing. So he covered the people who are in, who are in problems, who are helpless. Because we'll tell you, in your home, if you see, the elderly people who would be in the corner in their home, they won't disturb, but we really don't take care of them much. So we feel that we don't have any needs. If I give something, I don't have, only blessings they will give. But there's no trade. But husband and wife, father and son, and everything has unsaid give and take trade. But after elders, no, so this that's the kind of emotion where the film talks about also.
బట్ దానికి ముందు పులివెందులకు వెళ్ళే ముందు డైరెక్టర్ మీకు ఓన్లీ నెరేషన్ చెప్పుంటారు, మీరు వీడియోస్ చూసుంటారు. బట్ పులివెందులకు వెళ్ళి అక్కడ షూట్ చేస్తున్నప్పుడు ఈ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ ఎన్వైరన్మెంట్,
బ్యూటిఫుల్ ఎన్వైరన్మెంట్. అండ్ I think 10,000 people, 2,000 people, 5,000 people used to just come. And the whole day, see, for them, just imagine they come for a meeting, or a meeting is 1 or 2 hours or 3 hours, they'll go back again. But this whole, we are a call sheet. So 9 to 6, they are like, they all, even when we were shooting that trailer scene, we had to show a street which has nobody. But if you see back of the camera, there are like thousands of people not sleeping, and they want to see in the Drauntana scene. So that he will not have eyes, and the blind person.
Poster patkoni
కూర్చోంటారు. So that scene when we are shooting behind the camera, like 500 to thousands of people are standing, and they were all screaming, and I was very conscious to act that scene.
Early morning 2 o'clock.
Early morning 2 o'clock. So that's the love they have for the.
ఎన్ని రోజులు షూట్ చేశారు పులివెందులో?
I think we shot for 22 days. And the whole unit were there for 25 days. I shot for 22 days. I was there for 22 days.
యాత్రలో వైఎస్ఆర్ గారు వస్తున్నారంటే ఆయనకి ఎదురుగా వచ్చి ఫుడ్ అందించేవాళ్ళు. అలాగా మిమ్మల్ని వాళ్ళు జగన్ అని అనుకున్నారు కదా, మీరు 22 days అక్కడ ఉన్నప్పుడు ఆ ఊరు వాళ్ళు మీకు ఫుడ్ తీసుకొచ్చారు?
Yeah. They all solid food I had. Beautiful vegetarian food, non-vegetarian food. I really had some nice very healthy food also. I mean, see, there's so much of, I mean, when you go like down south and when you go all the way, so there's full of heart only.
Yeah.
There is no, I mean, you go to anybody's place there and they'll say, how many people are there? How many, how much I can give coffee? So they are more of giving. So
ఇప్పుడు డబ్బులు ఎక్స్పెక్ట్ చేయలేదు.
no, they didn't expect any money. They didn't expect. So we used to shoot everywhere. So I mean, yeah, I mean it's the love for the. Basically, Andhra, I know one thing. For films, they have solid love. And now I'm doing the present CM's film and in his constituency. So I think I'll have that special feels of there. And I think every day I used to come, they all used to clap, they used to say, they used to call. Like first 10 days they called me Jagananna. Then last for 3 days, 4 days, Jeeva, they started knowing my name.
బట్ ఫ్రమ్ అంటే యాత్ర 2 రిలీజ్ తర్వాత నుండి పులివెందులే కాకుండా మెనీ రూరల్ ప్లేసెస్లో దే గోన కాల్ యూ జీవా, నాట్ జీవా, దే గోన కాల్ యూ జగన్.
It's a great thing. It's a nice compliment. I would take that as a great compliment. Like how Mammootty sir has been called as, like now how Mammootty sir has been called as YSR Garu. So like that I'll be called as YSJ. But I really take that as a compliment.
మమ్ముట్టి గారివి మీ సీన్స్ ఒక్కసారి
Yeah.
అండ్ ఫాదర్ అండ్ సన్ కలుస్తున్నారు యాత్ర 2లో అంటే ఆ మూమెంట్ కోసం, ఆ సీన్స్ కోసమే చాలా మంది ఆడియన్స్ వెయిట్ చేస్తున్నారు. ప్లీజ్ దాని గురించి ఒక్కసారి.
Oh, see, it's a great moment for me as an actor to act with Mammootty sir. I've acted with Mohanlal sir. I've acted with all the like lot of multi-star films I've done. But I always wanted to act with Mammootty garu also. So it was a pleasure working with him, and we've already worked in super good films. For his Anandam, we did one Tamil film 10-15 years ago. So I met him in the sets as a kid. Now when I'm acting with him with such a big film and such a big actor he is, such a big persona he is. And my first shot, I was very nervous. I couldn't see in his eyes, and I spoke. Already I had Telugu dialogues problems, and I was very underconfident. And I used to say, Nana, when I used to, one look he gave me one look like that. So I was like, my dialogue got stuck. I said, sir, one more. So then I was acting, and cut, okay, Jeeva, you will okay. Then I was talking something else, and I said, sir, thank you so much. It's a great pleasure acting with you. Okay, thank you, he was saying. And I fell on his feet the first day. The second day, he fell on my feet, and he was just trying to make fun.
కాలీవుడ్లో ఏంటి రియాక్షన్, ఏంటి మీరు ఈ ప్రాజెక్ట్ చేస్తున్నారని? వాట్ ఈస్ ద రియాక్షన్ దేర్?
No reaction from Collywood and no reaction from Tollywood also.
అవునా?
After the film release, reaction from Hollywood only. Because first release will happen in America.
ఓకే. బట్ కాలీవుడ్లో ఎవరు మిమ్మల్ని అడగలేదా మీడియా కానీ దట్ యు ఆర్ ప్లేయింగ్ సీఎం రోల్, హూ ఇస్ కరెంట్ సీఎం ఆఫ్ అ స్టేట్?
After this show, straight I'll go inside my shell. I'll be into my team, and I do my own stuff. So as an actor, I just come, and again I go back to my creative work. So we've just recently started a creative hub. So
Okay.
so I'm like completely like a music label and albums and all that stuff. So I'm completely engrossed in that, and trying to encourage indie artists and trying to encourage new performers, directors, cinematographers. So yeah,
ఫ్రమ్ తెలుగు ఆల్సో?
100%.
దట్స్ గ్రేట్. ఓకే, దట్స్ మై అండ్ టైం లేదు కాబట్టి దిస్ ఈజ్ మై లాస్ట్ క్వశ్చన్. మీకు జగన్ గారికి కొంత రిజెంబ్లెన్స్ ఉంది ఏంటి అంటే ఆర్బి చౌదరి గారు. ఆయన గురించి పెద్ద ఇంట్రడక్షన్ అవసరం లేదు. ఆల్మోస్ట్ 99+ ఫిలిమ్స్ తీశారు. ఆయన లెగసీ మీరు క్యారీ చేస్తున్నారు. అండ్ సేమ్ అలాగే పొలిటికల్గా జగన్ గారు వారి తండ్రి గారి తర్వాత లెగసీ ఆయన క్యారీ చేస్తున్నారు. బట్ లెగసీ క్యారీ చేస్తామని మేము ఈజీగా చెప్తున్నాం, కానీ దాంట్లో ఉన్న రెస్పాన్సిబిలిటీస్, పెయిన్ అనేది చాలా ఎక్కువ ఉంటుంది. పీపుల్ హూ ఆర్ డూయింగ్ దట్, క్యారీయింగ్ దట్, వాళ్ళకే తెలుస్తుంది ఆ పెయిన్. కుడ్ యూ అంటే ఫైండ్ ద సిమిలారిటీస్ అలాగా?
Yes, that's why I think I accepted the script also, because you asked me how do you relate to Jagan Garu's emotion? You've not seen him, you've not met him, but how did you
Get that.
like get the feels of it. So for me, I would say I would relate to it to my father only, because he's also in the same industry. I'm also in the same industry. We would have had a lot of pros and cons, and we would have had a lot of discussions. And so I could feel that. I could feel that. And I'm very emotional with my dad, and I'm very close to him. And also, yeah, I mean, just love for the films and love for the industry. And we're just having a head straight thing. And I'm sure when this film releases, my dad has been always telling for the last 15 years, since I acted Telugu, my first Tamil film. Since my first Tamil film, my second film, he told me act in Telugu. My second film, he said, I will produce, you act in Telugu. You shift your base here and you do your Telugu film. I said, I don't know the language, I don't know, and I'm not.
కష్టమైపోతుంది. Yeah.
Customer, I cannot start everything. So let me establish myself in Tamil. So I became a complete actor, and then I think, I wouldn't say professionally, I could finish a film in 50 days. So I'm that professional, and decently became a seasoned actor. Like pilots and all have 1,000 hours, 20,000 hours of flying hours. So like that, I had 30, 40 films.
Yeah.
So now when I come here, so in Telugu, I think I would flow more. I would do better films, and yeah.
We also wish to see you more in Telugu
Yes,
films.
please support the artist.
Oh, okay. యాజ్ అన్ యాక్టర్ మీరు క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేసుకున్నారా డూయింగ్ అ పొలిటికల్ ఆర్ ప్రోస్ అండ్ కాన్స్ ఏముంటాయి తర్వాత అని?
The same question I asked the same question to Mammootty garu. So I said, sir, any pros and cons? He said only one thing: we are actors. Today you are the protagonist, and tomorrow you are the antagonist. So don't mind. So this is just a 3 months affair.
Yeah.
Then after 3 months, film will release. After 3 days or 30 days, they'll forget. They'll move on. So you have to move on in your life also. That's the best advice I ever got. So, and first of all, we are not political. That's what he said. We are not political. So we are actors. So just stick on to be an actor. That's what he told me.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Jeeva
you.
garu.
Thank you so much.
giving
Thanks a lot.
us your time. Thank you so much.
Thank
and
you.
all the very best for Yatra too.
Thank you so much. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Thank you.